All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Okay, I feel like I probably need to raise this a little bit higher. Perfect. Hello, hello, hello. Let me close the door. All right, and let me get live on Instagram. I'm running a little behind today. I hope everyone is well. This is Tehesa Bojona. And I am running this challenge, Breakthrough Energy Blocks to attract life abundance. All right, so now I'm going to go while I'm waiting for some of you to join me. I am going to go live on Instagram. There you go. Woohoo! Hello, thanks for joining me. And hello on Instagram. Thank you for joining me. All right, so hello. Hey, Bridge, how are you? Hello, everybody. I hope all is well in your world. What's going on? What are you doing this weekend? Happy Friday, everybody. What are you doing this weekend? Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Dee. How are you? You know a lot of people call me Dee, right? Some people call me Dee instead of Tehesa. All right. So what's your plan for the weekend? What are you doing? Hi, Ileana. Hello, Bridge. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here, Elizabeth. I'm so happy you are here. I'm so happy you're live. See what I do? Like, I literally have my pajama pants on, and then I have like a nice top on, then I have my pajama and then I have my pajama pants on. Oh. Thank you, Liana. Thank you. Hi, Amaush. I hope I said it correctly. All right. So hello. Thank you for being here. Today, I am going to take you to another experience. But before we do that, so this is actually day 5, even though only video 4 is out today. Video 4 was out this morning. If you haven't watched it yet, then when you get a chance, take a moment and go watch it. Hi, Carla on Instagram. Long time no see. All right, so if you haven't watched it yet, of course you can watch it on YouTube anytime. This weekend, that might be something, if you are interested, that might be something that you can binge on over the weekend. Mark A. McCluxy. What does that mean, Bridge? I don't understand what you mean by that. Right? Anyways, so that's what's happening. So like the video number 4 is out on YouTube today. And you know, like if you've seen any of the videos of the challenge, a lot of it is it's not just about watching, it's about you having your own experience, right? So if you've done any of the videos yet, or if you've had any of the experiences yet, can you please like put number 1 so I know whether or not you are familiar with what we've done up until now, if you've done it already or if you haven't done it yet, right? Number 1 for yes, I have done at least one of the videos, or number 2, this is the very first time I am encountering or hearing about this challenge, right? Go ahead and let me know. Anyway, so while I'm waiting for you guys to do that, today I'm going to guide you through a whole other experience. Oh, you're just tagging him so he'll watch. Oh, okay. Is he in the group? Is he in the group, Bridge? If he's not in the group, then you might want to share it with him. Oh, all ones. Oh, this is fantastic. All one. Everybody here, like at least everybody that's responding, I said that this is, they've done it before. what's your experience up until now? Can you please share with me what your experience is? What's the experience that you have had up until now, right? You don't have to share everything. The one thing that pops up the most for you, please share with me. Bella says, I've done till video 3 of the challenge. Woo-hoo! So how is it for you? So if you've done it all the way to video 3, that means you have experienced something that is deep for you. Ah, she was crying. Okay, you were crying. Were you crying because you were moved? Were you crying because you were sad? What were you crying for? If you don't mind sharing. Alright. Alright. Ooh, there you go. I've found... Bella says she was crying because she found the answers. She found the answers. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Bella. Congratulations, Bella. All right, so I've gotten tons and tons of feedback about this this challenge, and I know it's still coming up, and a lot of people are still doing it. Some people are only now discovering it, which is really exciting to me, because I know that because I put it on YouTube, it's going to be there forever and ever, and more people will access it over and over again. Iliana says, my energy has totally changed. I used to feel kind of depressed and anxious. Today I feel totally different, more positive. That is fantastic! Congratulations! Congratulations. So that's what this is all about, right? This is what this is all about. Our ability to really attract the things that we want in our lives is about how we feel about, or how, like, the kind of emotions that we carry about certain topics, or in general in our lives, and also how able are we to focus. How able are we to focus on creating that thing, on manifesting that thing? So literally, like when I say this, like when our mind can focus on one thing over and over and over and over and over again, right? Like if we keep thinking about something over and over and over and over again, it has no choice but to become what? Reality, right? Because it is a law of energy. It is the law of energy. So, but the problem that we often encounter is that we keep thinking about what we don't want, right? We keep thinking about trying to escape something. We keep thinking, our energy keeps being lit towards exactly what it is that we don't want. Why? Because we are stuck in our limiting thoughts. And in today's title, what I said, what I titled this video was what? Bella says, because I knew it was what I was needing in order to be happy. I'm so happy for you. I'm so, like, this is why I did this. This is why, because I knew it could impact so many people's lives, right? Anyway, so with that said, I've talked about, like I titled it, right? And it is all about energy centers, right? It is all about finding balance in our own energy. When I say that, when we find balance with our own energy, what that really means is that it is us connecting to the bigger part of who we are, right? As opposed to being stuck emotionally in our past experiences, and as opposed to being stuck in our not negative thoughts, like the thoughts that are not serving us. It doesn't mean that the things that happened to us didn't happen to us, right? It means that once we get there, we become like masters of our emotions and managers of our thoughts, right? Anyway, so with that said, I'm going to talk about energy centers today, and I'm going to have you experience something pretty deep. In the past few videos, I talked a lot about first and second energy center. And today I also want to add the third energy center. Like actually those are, do we want to call it our animalistic energy centers, our physicality, right? Energy centers of our body, right? These literally affects the way that we show up and affects the way that our ability to materialize in the physical realm, because these energy centers are the ones that are connected to the earth, to the materialization, right? So I talked about the first last time, how for me, for the longest time, I actually had issues with my first and my second, and I didn't talk about the third, but yes, I did have issues with my third one. It was like, if you have issues like with the first one, for example, for me it was like, again, like yeast infections, blah blah blah, like bladder infections with the second one first and second. And then with the third is indigestion, right? I was constipated. Like, if you know my story, even back then when I was feeling constipated, I shared it on social media, believe it or not. For me, I felt constipated a lot of the time, right? A lot of the time. It's like literally like holding on to my story from the past, literally, right? Congested. And also, believe it or not, a lot of us have information constipation, which also affects your gut, right? Information constipation meaning we learn so much, right? We're in the information era. Maybe we moved out of that now, but there is so much information that's being put towards us, and we absorb so much of it. And because we absorb so much of it and we don't digest it very well, right? Watching a lot of movies, blah, 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 social media, and all these things, we soak in so much here, it can create a lot of tightness in your gut. Another thing that creates a lot of tightness in your gut is what? Stress and stuff like that. So, but when we are not able to regulate all these three lower level, not level, but lower energy centers, then it is hard for us to be motivated. It is hard, right? I had a client who actually, she was launching something in her business, and at some point she really started feeling like, there's no way I can do this will never happen for me, and so on and so forth. That was the first chakra issue, almost kind of like a depression board, almost just like Ileana, are you the one that said it earlier, that you were feeling depressed, and then throughout this week you didn't feel that anxious and depressed anymore? All has to do with energy centers, guys. Like, it's so incredible, right? It is so incredible. Anyway, so she was feeling that way. She was like, I'm never going to be able to do this. Like, once I saw her, I was like, okay, this is the first chakra issue. It doesn't matter what created the issue to begin with, right? It doesn't matter where the issue came from. What matters the most is that you are again the ability to heal it, right? And also go back, right? Go back. So when I say it doesn't matter, it matters actually to a certain extent. And then go back and tap into what kind of information am I carrying that is creating that blockage in my first chakra, right? And then so we worked on releasing that, and then before I knew it, she was like boom, boom, boom. And then before I knew it, she was like, oh, I have this person that's signing up for my program, and I was having a hard time before, but now they're signing up for my program. I have 3 people in line to join my program, right? So that is actually so when I'm talking about this whole energy thing, it's not just to be in la la land and stuff like that. It's like, how can you apply that? How can you implement that to change your life? How can you implement that to change your relationship with the people around you? How can you implement that or utilize it or tap into it to be able to manifest in your life relationship, have a better relationship with yourself? All that is connected. Let me see, I'll get comments here. Hi Ashley, Felicity, the Fidelity says, how you come out from being stuck when the reality is bleak. You are sick. You are sick. How do you shift from thinking that you are sick? Oh, okay. So if you keep feeling stuck in that mentality, right? It's because there is a disconnect, right? There, even though you might be sick, it's the way that we approach it. If I keep thinking I'm sick, what's going to happen? You keep recreating sick, right? But like if you change the approach, it's almost like being like the observer, right? You become the observer. So if you can tap into the power of it. If you are here, please stay up until the end. I'll help you experience something, okay? I'll help you experience something so that you can actually change this mindset, right? That like it's not just talk, right? I want you to experience it. This is not about me like sitting here and then like talking my head off. I want you to experience this, right? A lot of the time when we are stuck again, like that, like I said at the beginning, if we are stuck in our limiting belief thoughts, then of course that's what we keep thinking. It's like it never ends. We keep thinking that and recreating that over and over and over again. But what if we have the ability to tap into a different part of our brain, right? Where we can feel that, oh, I am healing. Within me I have health. Within me I have the ability to heal myself, right? What if you had the ability to do that? What changes will it make to you? Right? And again, stay until the end. I'm going to help you experience that for yourself. My energy has stood. Okay, so let me see. My energy more. Okay. Vicky says my energy more optimistic, stable, rooted. But day one was so sleepy. Well, I'm so glad it worked out for you. Ileana said my energy has totally changed. I used to feel kind of depressed. Okay, I have already read that, didn't I? More positive. Hello to Hessa. Okay. All right. So Ashley says me too. After the practice today, I had so much energy. Yes, congratulations. Now you have to utilize that energy to create what you want to create, right? You have to utilize that energy to focus on creating exactly what you want to create. Bella says, I would love to. What will you love to? Oh, experience. Yes, it's coming. Lelia, hello in Brazil. Fidelity says, thank you. All right. So I talked about the lower, like the lower energy center. Now let's talk about the fourth and the fifth energy center, which we're not going to take too much of a long time there, but like I can share this with you. When I first started my business, and I say this all the time. Even though a lot of people, right, a lot of us think about, marketing is important for business growth and stuff like that, which it is important for business growth. But I honestly think, if you agree with me, say number one, I honestly think that the number one most powerful tool that you can ever have in business is have the ability to care for others, have the ability to do your work out of love for the people that you do your work for, right? And for me, everything shifted once I started seeing life from that perspective. Once I started seeing my business from that perspective, right? But because then I was going into the business because, oh my God, I'm so excited about how this can have an impact on people in the world. I'm so excited for, and it thrilled me and it was so exciting, right? As opposed to when I was like, oh, I have to grow this business because you know what? XYZ, whatever the reason behind it, right? Not that there are no other reasons, but I feel like when you bring that forth, first forth, it makes such a huge difference. It makes such a huge difference how you show up in your work and in your business. With that said, so for us to be able to actually connect with others, and for me, it's expanding bigger and bigger every day, right? It's expanding bigger and bigger and bigger every day. For us to be able to connect with others, we have to actually be able to connect with ourselves first, right? But when I first started years ago, right, before I started this whole energy work thing, I was so disconnected from myself. Oh my God. I was so disconnected from myself. I actually built walls around my heart, right? Why? Because I had been from past hurt. That's it. So many of us do the same thing. So you create this energetic wall around your heart, so that you can protect yourself, so that you are not hurt. Fourth and fifth chakra. So this is really about relationship, right? This is really about relationship, but it also manifests in the way that you manifest. Why? Like I said before, it's all about also your energy, your emotional body, right? Your ability to manage your emotions well, right? If you know the law of attraction, what does it say? It says, when you're thinking positive thought, right? When you think positive thought, when you think, when you are feeling positive thoughts, then it is an indication that you are what? You are in the right directions of creating what you want to create. But if you are feeling negative emotions around one particular topic, that means you are creating the exact opposite of what you want to create. But what's creating your thought, what's creating your emotions, is because negative emotions means I'm thinking a thought right now that is different than what my true being, my true essence, right, my inner light knows, right? By true energy, the more you connect to what your true essence are, the more you connect to your true being, your true essence, the more you can the better you can manage your emotions, the better, the more you can feel positive emotions around the topics that you want to feel positive emotions around. Does it make sense, right? Does it make sense? All right, so this is why so many of you have said now, ever since this week alone, you felt very positive. You went from feeling anxious to feeling more energy. You feel like for being more hopeful, and so on and so forth. Some of you have said you are feeling a lot more energy in your body, a lot more energetic and stuff like that. All right, so this is what it is. But now you have to utilize that energy for what? For your goal and for your vision. And so which energy centers come into play when it comes to that? This one and this one, right? The 6th and the 7th energy centers. Why? Because the 6th energy center, for example, allows you to what? To stay focused on your, like the 6th energy center, with your 6th energy center, when it's well open, you can visualize well, right? You can visualize well. But again, like I said the other day, if you are utilizing this and then you don't have enough energy in your gut, in your 2nd energy center, in the container, then you're just getting drained, and then you don't have the ability to manifest, because you don't actually have the energy to be able to manifest. Does it make sense so far? It makes sense so far? Yeah. Bella says, I'm an empath type of person. I always absorbing the negative energy of others. How can I protect my energy from that? Okay, so actually this is a really good question. I almost want to screenshot this question because I get it all the time. It really has to do with your ability. You know what I'm talking about? Like in your 2nd energy center, it's about like having enough energy there, right? Accumulating enough energy there. So much so that you are grounded in yourself and that you don't absorb other people's energy, right? That used to be me, by the way. I used to be such an empath. I'm still a very big empath, but I know how to manage my energy better, right? For the longest time, like if I go to a concert, for example, and there are a lot of people, when I come back home, I feel like, which is why I'm very, very choosy. Like I'm very also choosy. Not only I work on grounding my energy and accumulating my energy, but I don't want to waste it, right, for no reason. So like I'm very mindful where I go. I'm very mindful. Like I don't want to leak my energy for no reason, like I said. And so like it used to be like if I go to a big concert, for example, when I come back home the next day, I have soaked in so much that my whole body is like aching. The zip up will help keep your energy protected. Yes. True. Okay, yes. It makes sense. Okay, it did the same thing. Makes sense? Yeah. It's really all about accumulation, energy accumulation. It really is all about energy accumulation. The more, so what I have found is that the more I have, like I started accumulating energy in my energy center, the less susceptible I am to other people's emotion, the more centered I can be in myself. And like, especially if you are an empath, you can feel other people's stuff, and like you can get confused. You're not really sure whether it's your stuff or other people's stuff, right? But when you have enough accumulated energy, you can feel like it's very clear. Oh, this is not mine, this is mine, right? And of course, there might be different methods of doing this. This is my method of doing this, right? Yeah, Nikki says she's an empath. Yes, Bella. Thank you. You're welcome. That's right. All right. So now let's get to experiencing, right? Lei said, "Do you help people? If so, how do I get involved in You Help Me? I have had a breakup lately, which made me feel rejected, and I'm trying to work through that. I'm so sorry about what you're going through, Lei. And yes, I do have private sessions, and I also have a group program. I'll like, once we are off this call, right, you can look around in the group. I have posted it somewhere, but then when I come back, I'll just share the links with you. If you wanted to do this privately, you can schedule a consultation call with me, and then we can go from there. If you wanted to join the group program, which it's like on a weekly basis, we meet and we have that kind of support and stuff like that. Everyone that works privately with me, most people, not everyone, most people, it depends on what package they get. Sometimes they also can, like, what comes with it is also the group package, like the group sessions in addition to the private session, right? All right, so I hope that answers your question. I want my own house. How to manifest this? I already 3 years I'm waiting. This is a very good question, right? All right, so manifestation comes into what? First, like deciding, choosing without any conflict, right? And like deciding. Like, I want to break this down as simply as possible, right? And then like making a plan, a clear, because your house, for sure, sometimes it can come out of nowhere. Somebody may gift your house. Somebody, you can inherit money from somebody and stuff like that, right? You can hold space for that. Number one thing is not only like clearly choose, but also when I say like keep sending energy also, which means that keep thinking, right? Keep thinking about what does it feel like to have that house, right? Keep imagining over and over and over again, like your focus is on it over and over and over. Almost every day you think about the house, daydream about the house and stuff like that, right? But that's what the spiritual side, the invisible part. Now, to bring it to the physical realm, you have to have a plan, right? You have to make a plan, like come up with what are the ways that I can make this happen, right? This is not passive creation. What I'm sharing here is not like, let me just meditate and then it will just jump, it will just like come out of the thin air, blah, blah, blah. That is a possibility too. And I've had people, like I had a client who, she's amazing. She told like one time, like she's an entrepreneur, and then she said, I am going to manifest how many thousand, I can't remember. I think she said $3,000 or something like that this month, and I'm not going to do a damn thing for it. And I said, go for it. If like you made your decision about it, then go for it. And then like later on, like she was like, no, I made it happen, right? And she visualized, she did what I shared with her. I shared with them in the program. And she came by, she's like, no, I told you I could do it without action. And it turned out that she had something about a bank somewhere that had her money, and she didn't know about it. And like that. Like she didn't know that the money was there, and then the bank reached out to her to let her know, you have forgotten about this money here, and maybe it's time to close out the account or something like that. And she manifested the money like that. Things like that can happen, right? But we also want to be active manifestors, right? This is the power of our brain. This is the power, the beautiful power of even creation is this. And so when I say like active manifestor, so we do this, we really clear our energy centers, and we do that continuously, right? To manage our energy well, continuously on a regular basis. Then we focus, right? We focus on what we want to create. We daydream about it, we imagine it like that, right? But then we have to come up with a plan, right? Plan of action. How am I going to do this, right? One thing that I'm going to share with you in today's call is actually a special 7th chakra opening meditation to get what? Inspiration. Inspiration not just from your thought, but inspiration from beyond your thought. Like kind of like cosmic inspiration, right? Because if you don't have that, if this is closed and you don't have that, this is the biggest secret that I have. This is how I come up with a whole lot of different things in my life, in my business, and people are like, this is how creative people are, right? Here and here, right? People are like, how do you come up with that idea? How did you come up with that idea? How did you come up with that idea? It isn't just from my thoughts, right? It is from like inspiration from beyond just my thoughts, right? I want to help you. I want to guide you to experience that today. Right. So when you get that, when you get, oh, maybe this is what I can do X, Y, Z. You make the plan. You make the plan for how you're going to make that happen. And when you make the plan, right, what do? Plan, and then you take action, and then you check. Is it working? Is it not working? Right? What can I do differently? What can I change differently? The mere fact that you're focusing on it with your action is also moving energy towards your goals, also moving energy towards what you want to create. And the more you really create energy, right, move energy towards what you want to create, right, the more, like, the easier. And when you do that, actually, right, out of where there was no possibilities, a lot of possibilities will be created for you. Right? Out of nowhere, a lot of possibilities will be created for you. But if you are only passive and not doing anything, then it becomes harder because your energy is not being moved towards what you say that you want to create. Right? I hope this makes sense, and I hope this answers your question. Lei, thank you. You're welcome. Just leave me how to contact you, please. I will, Lei. Please message me and let me know how. To contact me. I will definitely, no worries, I'll definitely do that, okay? Bella says, I would like to ask you if you know anything related to seeing repetitive numbers, like 111, yeah. Okay, so there's a whole thing about it, but this definitely, like, I'm not going to open that now because it's a whole different arena. My husband is actually really, really good at that. But we know, like, today's all about, because if we do that, then we're going into completely different territory. And we may never end this, right? Please, okay. All right, so now are you ready to experience opening your 7th energy center and feeling your brain? And asking yourself the question, right? So number one, what I want to direct you, what I want to guide you to do is choose one thing that you want to create in your life, right? Ashana says her house, her house, right? Choose that one thing, right? That one thing that you want to create in your life. And then now we're going to sensitize the brain. We're going to feel the brain. And then towards the end, I want you to ask yourself, I want you to ask your brain, after we've felt this, show me how I can make this happen. Show me different ways that I can make this happen. What can I do today? What can I do to start getting on the path of creating my dream or my vision? Okay? Are you ready? All right, I hear yes. Today, I am adding some music to our experience. I hope you'll all be good. Let's go. First, before we do anything, let's start by really moving our energy down, activating our second energy center first, and then we'll move forward from there. All right. So here we go. Locate, if you are pregnant, please do not do this exercise. I always say that. If you are able to, if you're not pregnant, then, oh, sorry, excuse me, I need to turn it down. There you go. Can you hear music? Right. So here's your belly button. Here's my belly button. Right, here's your belly button. About 2 inches below your belly button is your second energy center. Make your fist. And then tap that area. You can do this sitting down or you can do this standing. Either way is fine. Exhale out through your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Create heat in your lower abdomen. Keep exhaling out through your mouth. Feel your body becoming relaxed. Relax your whole entire body. Your feet firmly grounded on the floor. Relax your whole entire body. You can feel warmth in your lower abdomen. Keep going deeper and deeper. Tap your lower abdomen. You get to experience this for yourself today. Relax your chest, relax your shoulders. Eye gaze looking downward. Keep exhaling out through your mouth. Feel your energy grounding itself. Keep going deeper and deeper. Your body is starting to relax deeper and deeper. Exhale out through your mouth. gaze downward. Feel your body. Feel your lower abdomen. Now slowly stop. Feel the warmth in your lower abdomen. Feel how your breathing has gotten a little bit easier and deeper. Now bring your hands, your fingertips to your head and tap your brain. Tap your head. There are tons of acupressure points on top of your head, stimulating your brain. Around your whole brain, whole head. Keep exhaling out through your mouth. Keep exhaling out through your mouth. Stimulate your brain. You can tap with your fingertips. Now focus on the crown of your head, top of your head. Crown of your head. Now side of your eyes. These acupressure points stimulate your pineal gland. Exhale out through your mouth. You may start seeing some brightness in your mind's eye. Keep going. Keep tapping side of your head. You'll start feeling relaxed, more relaxed in your body. Exhale out through your mouth. Keep going. Keep going. And now really gently, very gently tap your forehead between your eyebrows. Right here. Right here. Between your eyebrows. You may see images coming across your mind's eye. You may feel bright light. If you don't feel anything, that's okay too. If you don't see anything, that's okay too. Just keep focusing. And slowly stop. Now bring your hands close to your brain, on both sides of your brain. Now feel in your palms warm sensation or magnetic sensation or electric sensation. Focus on that sensation. Feel your brain. It might be stretching. I feel tingling? Now move your hands around your whole head, your brain. You may feel the top of your head feeling activated. You may feel like tingling sensation. Your forehead may also feel tingling sensation. Keep going, feeling the energy around your whole brain, your whole head. You may feel warm sensation in your whole body also. Keep moving around, scanning and feeling your brain. Now from here, whether you see images in your mind's eye or some inspiration comes up, just accept. First, ask yourself, what do I really want? What do I want? See the movie of the image, the movie of what you want in your mind's eye. Create that movie in your mind's eye. Feel the energy around your head expanding bigger and bigger. Then ask, show me how I can make my dream reality. What can I do to make my dream reality? What can I do today? What can I do next month? This month? The energy expands bigger and bigger and bigger. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? You can see it as an image in your mind's eye. You can feel it as thoughts. You can feel it as emotion. What can I do? Show me how to make my dream reality. What needs to happen? What do I need to change? Slowly bring your hands back down. Take a deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. Inhale deeply. And stay here. Reflect on what you can do. decide on what you will do. Feel it with every single cell of your body. Deep breath in and exhale out through your mouth. And slowly return. So, please share with me. How was your experience? What did you feel in your brain? What did you see? What did you sense? Did you get your answer for what you can do to change? What you can do to create your goal, your vision, your dream, right? So I'm really looking forward to hearing your comment. Bright light. I feel energy around my head. I saw an eye. Good. Not surprising. Good, Eliana. Please share with me. Also, specifically, also purple light. Good. Okay, good. Now specifically, right? Did you connect with your goal and your vision? Did you actually have a goal and vision? When you ask yourself, what do I really want? Did you get your answer? Did you get your answer for what can I do to create my dream and what can I do to create my vision, right? All right, so same here on Instagram. I'm looking forward to hearing your answers. How was your experience? How did you feel, right? So now, once you have that, once you have, oh, this is what I can do, this is how I can, this is the action that I can take, this is blah, blah, blah. What you really need after that is a focus and action. Focused action, focused action, focused action, right? Cici says, I saw me kissing with a man. Congratulations, yeah. Jaya says, I yawned a little bit. I felt my body relax. My mind seems very calm right now. Good. Archana, thank you. I feel that my action I'm taking and searching is right. I will get my house. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Good for you. I did receive answers, Ileana. Good, good. All right. So after you do this, the next step is what? Action, focused action, right? And again, like I said before, that's all there is to this. Focused energy towards your goal creates your dreams, period, right? And the ability to gain that focus, the ability to have that energy that so many of you shared with me today that you found this week through this challenge, is, you know, it's like that's what you utilize to focus towards one goal, one dream, several dreams, to make that happen. It all has to do with your energy centers, which is why it's so important to keep managing your energy well, right? A lot of the times what ends up happening is a lot of the times when we peel one layer, another layer pops up. When we peel one layer, another layer pops up. It's continuously a healing process, especially if you are in the, you know, like I look at creation as our gifts to heal ourselves, right? If we are intentionally having a purpose of creating more and more than what we are now, of course we'll encounter what our limitations each single time, right? And it affects our energy body. So when you know how to really regulate your energy field, like heal your energy centers, every single one of them, like balance all the time, recover your while energetic balance all the time, then like creation happens so much faster, and you are much happier in your life, right? You feel much more fulfilled. You feel much more grounded. You feel much more energized, right? Everybody asks me all the time, how are you excited so much all the time? It's because I really work on managing my energy. It doesn't come like magically, right? And I see it. People around me see also when I'm not managing my energy well. They're like, well, okay, something is off. And the amazing thing is that, especially like whether you are in business or whether it's in general relationships, as human beings, all of us are seeking light, right? Because we are light, right? Whether we are aware of it or not, right? The most quote-unquote evil person that you think you know out there, whether we know it or not, all of us, every single one of us is seeking for light, right? And so this is really about what? Growing your light. And so I notice this even in my business all the time. When my light is dimmed, when I don't manage my energy very well, because this is really about brightening up your energy, right? Like attaining to your aura, like healing your energy centers and stuff like that. And when I don't attend to them and something happens and like it just goes from bad to worse, right? My energy shrinks, my energy box gets darker. Hey Mandip is watching this live, hello. And when that happens, quite often you can see, and all my clients say this to me all the time, even in their relationship with their loved ones, they're like, oh my God, I don't want to be around you right now. Or like they're fighting with their loved ones. So many people in like when they work with me, they're like, oh my God, I was fighting with my husband, or I was fighting with my son, especially like a mother-daughter, mother-son relationship. And at first, like they're like, oh, it's their fault. Why are they doing this and that and that and that? And then once they brighten up their energy, it's so amazing how contagious it is, right? When you change your energy, it's so amazing how it can affect the people around you, right? Like it will make them brighter, like it can affect them. And the point I was trying to make about this is that a lot of the time, because everybody is seeking light, the most magnetic people out there that you know, some way, somehow, whether they are aware of it or not, is because they know how to manage their brightness, right? They know how to manage their brightness. And in business, that for me, that has been one of the biggest secrets ever in business. And I noticed this even for videos that I have put out there a long time ago, and I don't do anything different. When my energy is brighter, I get so much more people opting into my email list, for example. This is insane. It's almost illogical, right? It's actually not logical at all, right? Like I don't do anything different, but all I do is like I really brighten up my energy field. I really like, like activate my energy centers and open up my meridian channels and all that, and then boom boom, like the amount of people I attract in my business is so much more than when I shrink. When something happens and then I shrink and my energy becomes dim and it becomes darker or smaller, then it's completely different, right? Energy never lies. Yeah. I felt different and relaxed now. Good. Very relaxed. I did receive answers. Okay, good. All right. So this actually is what I do in what practice energy immersion circle, right? Energy immersion circle. This is why so many people in like when they encounter this, they're like, oh my God, this has changed my life, right? This has changed my life, because it's not just about manifestation of things in your life. It's really about how more centered, how much more centered we become, and so on and so forth. So if you are wondering, like, how do you get, I know some of you already asked, how do I get to work with you? If you're on Facebook, look around and I'll put a link above this video once I get off. I have two options. One option is Energy Immersion Circle, which is my group thing where I guide the participants, the members, through this. Every single week we meet 3 times a week. You don't have to show up all 3 times a week. All sessions are recorded. This is really to give support, right? For them, for myself, for all of us. We have a community where we do this together on a regular basis. What I shared with you here, of course, is only the tip of the iceberg. Is that how you say it? There's so much more to this. There's so much more to this, right? And the other option will be private sessions with me. If you are interested in private sessions with me, also I'll put a link above this video. You can schedule a consultation call with me, and then we can go from there. Any questions before I go? Okay. Oh, I missed a lot of comments here on Instagram. A lot of images, no answer yet. All the images came towards all at once. I saw lights. Good. I felt awesome. Bella said, I just feeling like this time I will achieve my goals. Good. Right. This is the first step. Lots of images came all at once. Oh my God. I keep losing connection. Okay, back. Live ended. Okay, my live ended. Okay, my live here ended probably because I reached the 1 hour. More than an hour. Okay. Oh. I hope that it will be recorded. Anyway, so that's that. No question. Let me see. No questions. How much it costs to be in that circle? So in that circle, it's a 6 month. Oh, this is a very good question because I never talked about how long it is. It's a 6 month participation. The reason why I do 6 months is because it actually will take a little bit of time to recover, right? To hone in. 1 month, it's okay. You can feel good a little bit, and then, but like I really give the 6 months for you to experience it all. And because it's a community, most people actually, after the 6 months, they come back, they renew, and there's a different pricing for when they renew. With that said, all the things are recorded and blah, blah, blah. Or we have a Facebook group. Everything is always posted there. So the price for this is $5.97 for the whole 6 months. And if you wanted to do a payment plan, you can also pay, like if you pay for the whole 6 months, then it's $5.97. But if you pay monthly, I think it's $127 a month or something like that. I can't remember exactly, right? But like I'll share the link with you somewhere around here, and then you can check it out yourself. And I hope that you join us, right? We have really lots of fun in there. But also it's really the most amazing part, the most beautiful part is how people's lives get transformed in there. There was a member. Now she's so busy and she's learned this for herself and she does this on her own. But there was a member of the Energy Immersion Circle, and when she first came, into Energy Immersion Circle, she has a business of selling African clothing, right? African clothing, like African print wax. And back then, she said before she joined Energy Immersion Circle, she said that she made barely even $1,000 like income in her business every month. And before we knew it, she was making $10K a month. Before we knew it, like she was making like $1,000 a day, and so on and so forth. And she, like, I'll share her story later if you have never heard of her. Like there's so many testimonials like that from the Energy Immersion Circle. And a lot of people, for some people, they're like, I already have all the money I want. I already have all the fulfillment and the houses that I want. But like, I mean, in the materialistic part. And then, but they're like, but I feel depressed, but I feel anxious, I don't feel really good in my body, or I feel like my relationship with my loved ones are broken, and I feel heartbroken myself, and so on and so forth. And the first thing they do is really recover their connection with themselves, right? Another girl, another lady in the group, when she came, she has had a lot of trauma in her life, right? She was anxious all the time, right? She was anxious all the time. And she really literally couldn't be inside of her body. And even this week I was talking to her, and like I was just all smile because I was so excited for her. She really, like, I admire her dedication, because she was really fed up. She just didn't want to feel the pain anymore. And once she encountered this, and she started the very first week, she felt a difference, right? But it was for her, it wasn't like today it's over. It wasn't like I did it and it's all over and I'm all done. So she kept practicing, and she kept doing this, and every week she was opening up more and more and more. And before we knew it, she was smiling, right? Before it, she was smiling from the depth of her heart, from the depth of her heart. Anyway, so those are the reason why I'm excited to invite you to either Energy Immersion Circle or to private sessions with me. I'll share the links above this video somewhere, and hopefully I'll see you soon in there, right? With that said, today's video is already up. The hairstyle rocked it today. The hairstyle's video went up at like, not even at 6 a.m. Eastern time. It went like at 5:45 a.m. Eastern time this morning. I'm so full of it. And so it's up there, very, very, like, I already got feedback from it. People that have done it have felt lots of differences already, and so on and so forth. So go ahead and watch that, practice that, take advantage of this weekend if you feel like this is beneficial to you. To do this YouTube, you can do them back to back, back to back, back to back. And feel the difference. Feel the difference. And this, you can do them over and over again, and feel the difference. Feel the difference. All right, you are welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it that you were here. I will be here. Will I be here again tomorrow? Because I was here 5 days in a row. I will decide whether I'll be here tomorrow live or not. Tomorrow is Saturday. But one thing is for sure, a 5th video will be out tomorrow on my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe. It's Tehesa Bojona, my name, simple, and on YouTube. And then I'll see you on YouTube, or I'll see you live here very soon. You are welcome, Ileana. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. Mwah. See you later.